Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to react to Warobats' latest video. So they released year recap and what's next for 2025, Talking Warobats. So guys, I'm gonna make my honest reaction and honest opinion about what they are gonna say in this video. And yeah, like I said, honest opinion, honest feedback, honest reaction. Before I'm going to do that, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon and smash the like button so you won't miss anything I'm releasing on this channel. And there is more to come, of course. I'm playing other games, not only this one, Armor Attack, in case you don't know. Okay, let's go. Let's see what they're saying.
Hello Commanders! We hope you are having a great time during the festive season and that you are enjoying the 10.6 update, of course.
Oh, of course, guys, happy holiday for those of you that celebrating Christmas, and for those of you that celebrating Hanukkah, and for those of you that celebrating Festivus. Happy holiday for everyone.
2024 was big for Warobats. We were solving corporate mysteries, liberating new ground, settling down in the new star bases.
Okay, so this was a big year for them, of course, because they implemented this feature, and of course there was another feature. I'm pretty sure there were some other features, and one of them is the module rework that no one was asking for it. So of course it was a big year for them. For us, not so much, especially because of the modules rework, and they didn't mention it for some reason here. Maybe later, I don't know.
Objectives and much more. This is our last video of 2024. It's about time we wrapped up our year in review and took a glimpse into the future of the game. Please welcome the Warobats developers. Hello, Commanders!
Okay, so this is Xero,
Boris,
Sophie,
and Xira here. Making features less complex and more fun was always our priority, especially when those features aren't related to the smooth flow of combat. Over time.
Okay, so they said making things simple and more complex. That's what they want to do. This year, this is not the case. They didn't do it. They did it more complex than simplicity. That's what they did.
Time, everything that had to do with unequipped pilots became a bit uncomfortable to interact with. To find the correct one for your setup, you need to...
Okay, so this is a thing that I mentioned a long time ago, if you remember. The pilots, it was so hard to choose the pilots, and you know, the unequip button, and some other things that I mentioned a long time ago, and finally they put emphasis on this thing about pilots and the other thing.
Scroll through the whole inventory of legendary pilots to obtain a specific one at a training center. You need to wait until it appears, and don't even get me started on trying to sell duplicates. That's why we've decided to revamp the feature and make it more elegant and accessible.
Finally.
Soon enough, pilots will be sorted into a familiar color-coded tier system, so that's easier for you to tell one from another. Some will move down a tier and become more easily available. But this won't change how they work in-game. The training center will be accessed only through your robots. Just like a store for weapons and drones, it will be more responsive to your current hunger set and will offer you pilots that fits what you already have. No need to reroll with gold. And selling all your unwanted pilots will be a matter of a single click. Moving on to event hubs.
Okay, so this is something. Finally, they did something regarding this thing. Okay, let's see what else they
dedicated
say.
place for everything event related. Right now, data pads are located in one place, special quests and operations are in the other tab, while the gift marathons are launched with our inbox messages. We'd like to unite all those things and let you access them easier. Build a home for all of our coming events. Make an event its own interactable entity in the game, and add even more fun features to events on top of that. We might make a similar hub for our returning players as well,
Okay.
filled with their own gift calendars, guides and other helpful resources that will bring any player up to speed. Speaking of operations,
Still, I think it's not. This is not huge, but something. Okay, we can accept it.
also undergo some visual and mechanical changes. We would like to make them more different from one another, so we're giving each of them a distinct look. Most operations will return to the old and gold standard of 2 sets of rewards. The first one's contents are free, and the second one can be unlocked with an operation pass. But whether you have the pass or not, you can start progressing your operations right away by getting XP. Your main source of it will be tasks, which can be easily accessed in the tab of your operation. And lastly, the platform improvements.
Right.
That's most operations and other visual and mechanical changes. We would like to make them more different from one another, so we're giving each of them a distinct look. Most operations will return to the old and gold standard of 2 and 1 or not. Like your main source.
Around the same thing, they're just changing the visual. I think, if I understand right, I'm not sure about it. Let me know in the comment section below. If they are gonna bring it like it was before, a long time ago, that you need only battle pass one time to buy the one battle pass, instead of buying a couple of passes, this is okay. But if it's gonna be like right now, that you need to buy a couple of passes in order that they will be able to get more money from the players, this is not good. But let's see. In my opinion, they should bring it like it was before. That you need only to get, in my opinion, to get VIP. If you buy the VIP, you get the battle pass. That's the it will make sense, right? You get the VIP and you get the battle pass. That's the thing. You don't need to pay for a VIP and also a couple of battle passes, different battle passes. But I think if they're gonna make it, they are not making it that it's gonna make sense. They will make it in a way that they will get more income for it. That's what I think about it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let's keep going.
So it will be 10. The long platform improvements. Just a single improvement, to be more exact. The long-awaited cross-platform profile.
Okay.
Our first step in this big project is the integration of the My Games ID system in the game. It will help every player generate their own special identifier, one which will be linked to an existing War Robots account to stop you from losing it if something strange happens. The next step is implementing the cross-platform profile itself and connecting it to My Games ID, so that you may use that single identifier to play the game on different platforms. This is going to be the greatest of our technical challenges over the next year. But we are dedicated to making the dream technical on different, so that you may use that single identifier to play the game on different platforms. This is going to be the greatest
on different platforms. Okay, so this is good actually
of our technical challenges over the next year. But
again, if I understand right,
we are dedicated to making the dream of playing War Robots with a single profile a reality, whenever and wherever, no matter the device.
Okay, finally. Better late than never. Black market.
I agree with Boris about pilots, but I can think of a few more parts of the game that need a refresh. Let's take a look at the current workshop. To produce 1,000 components for a robot,
okay, they're talking about the workshop. Let's see what they're saying. We need to be focused here.
You need to pay silver and wait for 3 days. That's way too long. Sometimes you might just forget about it and simply get the bot from the black market. Let's make some changes. First, do 3 slots instead of 6 and increase the amount of components in each of them. Second, no spending silver. Gathering components from the workshop will be free. Thirdly, no 3-day-long waiting times. Get the components whenever you want, even if your slots were working for a few minutes. To maximize the amount, you can
Okay, it sounds too good to be real, right? Let's see.
can leave them for 24 hours and then come back. And you can always speed up the process to get components earlier. Next, there are some changes coming to the black market.
What? Okay, so you won't have to pay silver, only 3 places instead of 6. The question is how much components. I don't know. It sounds too good to be real, honestly. But let's see what is gonna happen.
Oh, don't worry,
Now black market.
Hank, nothing critical. The base system is fine as is, but we are thinking about improving upon it. The main idea is not final, and we are still fleshing out the details. But in general, we are planning to make the familiar feature more exciting for all players. In 2024, all of our clans moved into their new spacious and cozy homes, the Star Bases. In 2025, we are planning to make them a bit more competitive and fun. We'll start with Clan League, and their return is one of our next updates. The principle is the same as it was, but now you'll be able to see how far your clan progresses through the league, and the rewards you can expect at the end of the season. Next, there are extended clan quests. Imagine you didn't have to do them all alone, but together with your clanmates, something like a big collective goal for everyone. And lastly, clan leaderboard. On the regular boards, you are on your own and get the
So if you are playing in a clan, this is for you.
big pool of other players like you. But on the clan boards, you can compete as a united and coordinated team against other clans. Play and progress together, prove to your rival that you are the best and cover yourselves with glory. And then reap the rewards, of course.
New robots, ultimates, so more ultimate scams. They wanna release. How can it be without ultimate scams? More ultimates. Okay, let's see.
All those feature reworks and additions sound good. But what about some good old and new robots? The next bot in the war.
I don't have a problem with new robots and new weapons. I don't have issues with them. I have issues with ultimates. That's the thing. That's the problem. Of course, they will have to make the game, every time to update and to release new stuff. For every game, it's like that. But to release a robot that is already exist in the game, and to make it like it's entirely new robot, they're using the same name, like the Haiji, Ultimate Haiji, to give it more overpowered stuff. So you'll want to get the new Ultimate scam instead of the new the regular thing. Why you should bother getting the regular thing if there is an ultimate? But of course, to get the ultimate thing, this will be nearly impossible to get. You will have to pay a lot of money in order to get this certain ultimate thing that you want. So I don't like this thing. Very simple. I said that so many times. I wish they're gonna get rid of the ultimate thing, but it's we cannot do much. I cannot change the things. I'm not working for them. I don't have power to change things. I'm just making my opinion and my reaction. That's the only thing I can do. Okay, let's see some joke. I already talked about it. It's on the test server.
Is called Samjak. Have you ever wanted to be in 2 places at the same time? Well, then this is the board for you. When the ability is activated, Samjak's top parts enters the phase shift and moves wherever it wants. The bottom stays behind and acts as a turret, shooting the enemies that chase you as you are in a phase shift. The duration of the ability is fixed, but it has a dedicated fuel bar. Press it for as long as you'd like the ability to last. Make your enemies guess at when you leave your safe spot, which can really ruin the timing of their shots. Tactics. Our ultimate Hall of Legends grows ever bigger. And one of the bots from the Dash era will soon be joining the club. Ultimate Hachi isn't just different from the original in terms of numbers. It is its core ability that we have altered. Now, every time it dashes, it enables Absorber Shield.
Also,
anyone who shoots it will only increase Hachi's damage for the rest of the game.
Give it also, I don't know, physical shield, even more, negative effects, more stuff. To make it even more, much better. Much more overpowered.
Has a cap, of course.
You know what I mean.
But you better bring a shield breaker if you want to get through the defense of this beast. We plan on adding a variety of ultimates throughout the year.
We are not going to spoil them for you, but expect some of the community-beloved classics take on a new form. And here's a small leak as well. Can you guess what weapon this
Okay,
part
so they are allowed to show leaks, so they Xero needs to be afraid not to get banned for showing leaks, like they did to be, so be careful.
belongs to? Also, a quick shout out to anyone who uses their second hanger regularly. We understand that different combat scenarios
So pay
sometimes
attention to
require
that.
different solutions.
I pay attention to this part, and I will make my opinion about it. Wait for it.
That's why we are working on a way for you to be able to utilize bots from any of your hangars in the same match, without breaking the limit of deploying only 5 robots and 1 Titan per battle, of course. That way, you could prepare for more threats you encounter on the battlefield. We have seen your
Sounds
feedback
good, but the thing is in reality how it's gonna be. That's the thing.
on Diamantao, Round Zero, and the Arcane Castle. And we are really happy you like the reworks, new maps, and special editions. For 2025, we'll be working on bringing you a new version of our carrier. And at some point, you'll encounter these rather unusual versions of the old maps. After that, who knows? We might launch the Arcane Castle again on the Halloween, or do a makeover of another map. Got any ideas? Share them below. I'll be glad to read your comments. Alright, here is another leak as well. Shredder Blitz asked me not to overshare with you, but I just
Okay, so be careful not to get banned, Xero.
can't resist. Here you go. Don't know what
Okay, so I didn't have time to see it.
to resist. Here you go. Don't
Okay, so what is that? What do you think? I don't know. Megatron? Bobat? Or Megatron Titan? Or Titan with 6 alpha weapons? Or Titan with 7 alpha weapons? Or Bobat with 5, 6 heavy weapons? I can say everything. I'm allowed to say everything and speculate. But he needs to be careful. Do not be surprised if it's gonna get banned for showing leaks. Okay, I don't know if it's funny or it's sad. I can say it's funny, but tell me what you think about that in the comments. Leave it to you.
Don't know what it is, don't know what it does, never even seen it before. In fact, you never even saw me.
Huh? Where did he go? And that was it for our plans for
That was fun.
2025. Don't forget to claim your gifts from the December gift marathon. It's going to last until December
Okay, so
31.
December-
And check out our web shop from time.
Okay, so I don't care about this thing. So big sure to check out the gift marathon and stuff. So guys, what do you think? I gave you my honest opinion about it. I honestly, most of the things you can say that finally they are listening to the players, but nothing has been released yet. The new year is not, it's not here yet. When it's gonna come, they also said about the modules rework that this is a good thing and they want to make it more simple and stuff. I think, if I remember right, they're always saying that they want to make things simple and then the complex. You know, the thing is regarding the module rework, it's one of the things that I don't like, and of course there are many other things. This is one of the things that I remember right now. One of the other things is the ultimate thing and many other things. So they didn't talk about the reload pattern, they didn't talk about the fixing the lags and about these things. Many players still telling me, I'm not playing much the game, they are telling me that still there are lags, even today. So what can I say? The reload pattern is not here yet. 2025, no reload pattern. They are not even talking about it. And this is the first thing that should be in a shooting game. In my opinion, there is another game that there are other competitors that they are starting to make noise, armor attack, for example. So maybe they are starting to be afraid. I still think that you cannot say that regarding numbers and stuff. You can say that Warbat is still there. It's the top Warbat game. But in my opinion, it's just a matter of time that it's gonna be it won't be relevant anymore. But that's my opinion, at least. You can argue with that. For me, the interest that I find from robots, it's not like it was before. I'm barely playing the game, but I wanted to see what they are saying about what they are planning for the next year. So this is it. The video is longer than I expected. I think this is it, guys. If you want to support me, you can use Patreon in the description. And until next time, have a good day / night.